Our Laura Hettiger spoke with someone very familiar with that process. And Laura, what'd you find out?
Well, Andre, first off, I spoke with Police Chief Sam Dotson about this yesterday because yesterday morning, right here on News 4 this morning, I told you that of the city's 60 homicides that have happened this year, only a third of them had been solved. And the chief says there are some unrealistic expectations when it comes to solving these. And he really put it in terms that a lot of our TV viewers can understand. He called it the CSI effect. I know many of you enjoy that show, but during that show, as the chief explained to me, it's 45 minutes with 3 commercial breaks where someone is killed and then it is totally solved in that time. It takes weeks to do that in the real world. There were 20 homicides in the city of St. Louis in the month of April. That is by far the deadliest month in the city of St. Louis since the start of 2015. Moreover, I can tell you the police here have now investigated 60 homicides since January 1st. Put it this way, when it's after midnight and you are home trying to sleep, but it is so loud outside your apartment or your house that you feel the need to get out the phone, call 911, and then while you are talking to officers, you and police start to hear shots being fired. You know it's a crazy situation, and it's the type of situation police here are working through right now. This is a crime trend I've been following here in North St. Louis County for 2.5 years. In this specific instance, police are telling us 3 suspects robbed that delivery man. In fact, one of them used a handgun. Chief Dotson will be there to discuss crime in the city after a series of double homicides, triple shootings, and as we come off the deadliest month in the city of St. Louis just this year, we can imagine Sam Dotson has a lot of questions that he will be answering today. You remember 2009, 6 years ago, really wasn't the best year ever. We were in the recession, right. Michael Jackson died, and swine flu became a pandemic. Well, some would like to just forget about that year, but get this, some school kids have been eating food that was meant to be eaten in that year.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Cafeteria workers in Hawkins County, Tennessee, served children pork roast from 6 years ago. I can tell you why that big fight broke out. Police are telling me this all had to do with some boyfriend-girlfriend drama, and in the heat of the moment, someone pulled a gun and started shooting. Something kind of big about the headlights on that black Ford. They're saying that they are blue halogen headlights, so hopefully that is something that police will be able to use to hopefully find these suspects.
Only on News 4, we're taking a closer look at city crime and how long some crimes take to solve.
Our Laura Hettiger spoke with the man in charge of keeping St. Louis safe. She is live downtown with the details. Laura?
And Emily, you and I have both been on many city crime scenes. We know that it can take hours for police to process a shooting scene, let alone a homicide. But many of our viewers are not used to that. They really don't see too much of that here on News 4 this morning. They get their idea of crime scenes on a different News 4 show, specifically CSI, and that is the exact example that Police Chief Sam Dotson gave me yesterday when we discussed unrealistic expectations that some people have when it comes to solving homicides. As I reported just about 24 hours ago, there have been 60 since January 1st. 19 of them have been cleared. Now, this video that you are seeing is from the most recent homicide 3 days ago on Natural Bridge. The chief says from the moment police get a 911 call for something like this, it can take weeks to solve. Of course, they talk to witnesses, friends, and family of the victim. Then they do ballistics testing, which can take a week to get results, and then 6 to 8 weeks to do DNA testing.
It's a time, labor-intensive process, and TV has not done us any favors about the way that they make that, glorify that, or show it as being sexy and sensational. Hey, our officers do a great job. They roll up their sleeves every day. They go to work. They try and solve crimes, but it's not done instantaneously.
And another issue that has taken a long time to solve is what exactly led up to that scare that shut down city government 2.5 weeks ago. We did get an update from the chief on that yesterday. He admits that the security cameras at City Hall did not capture whoever put those canisters there on the steps. Moreover, he says this does not look like it will be a criminal case. When I first looked at this sheet, it just made me so frustrated that once again, here we are standing here telling you how how violent it is in the city of St. Louis. 20 people were killed in the month of April. 60 have been killed since the start of the year. And arguably one of the most disturbing homicides that have been investigated happened in the video you are seeing here. This is along West Florissant when a rolling gun battle ended with a 6-year-old little boy dying on March 11th. Please tell me, of these 60 homicides, 19 have been cleared. That means police have arrested someone in 19 of these killings. Moreover, crime, it's up all over the board. Robbery up 43%, aggravated assaults are up 15%, aggravated assaults with a gun are up 40%. Also, burglary, larceny, and car thefts are all up a combined 17%. Now, to put this into even more perspective for those of you who have been in the St. Louis area a long time, I've gone through crime statistics over the last few years. At the end of April last year, there were 44 homicides. At the end of April in 2013, there were 30. Reporting live from St. Louis City Police Headquarters, Laura Hettiger, News 4.
Very alarming numbers, Laura. Thank you for digging that up.
Now, I got all this information during a 3-hour meeting yesterday, and I got a lot of story ideas, many that you are going to see right here on News 4 this morning over the next few weeks. We'll send it back to you guys.